Hello students, good morning again. Today we are going further on our poem Rabbi Ben Ezra. So far we have read that Rabbi was emphasizing on the benefits of old age, what we can achieve in old age. He says that the experiences, the knowledge which we have acquired in the young age, that will give us the benefit in old age. He says, throughout our youth, we commit many mistakes, we commit many follies, and why do we commit them? And what we get out of it? We get experience, we get knowledge, and that knowledge and experience is the thing which makes the difference in the old age. Because what we have learned so far is what paves way towards our old age and the life after that. Now, he says, so still within this life, though lifted over its strife, let me discern, compare, pronounce at last. This rage was right in the main, that acquiescence vain. The future I may face now I have proved the past. So now, what he says that so still within this life, in earlier paragraph we have read that as is the evening gives us a small time of repose between the night comes. In the same manner, now I have also given the time, this old age is that time to discern and to look back what we have achieved, what we have not achieved, what are our armors and what are our arms to wage the battle. So he said, so within this life, still I am in this life. So within this life, what he says, that still as I am alive, as I am not dead by now, still I am living. So let me tell this thing or let me talk about this matter, that what is happening. He says that still within this life, still while I am alive, means I have not gone to the other life, the life after death, whatever that belief, that afterlife. So still within this life, I am still living this life. So still when I am within this life, though lifted over its strife, though I have been lifted, means I have risen above the strifes, the struggles, the problems, the troubles of this life. How he says that? Because the troubles, the problems, the struggles which we have in the youth age, they are over now. Now I have completed all those struggles. I have lived my life. No, means whatever I needed to do in my life, I have lived that. Now I am at that point of time where death is about to come to me, and now I don't have anything to do because I have completed, I have done away with all the struggles of life. Let me discern, compare, pronounce at last. And this is the time at last when I can look back and now I can discern, I can identify, I can compare the things, and I can pronounce a judgment, I can declare a judgment at last that this rage was right in the man, this acquiescence vain. He says, now is the time when I can talk about these things, that which youthful fury, which youthful enthusiasm, which youthful anger, which youthful passion was right and which was wrong and useless. Acquiescence means those passive acquirements, those passive acceptances of mine, they were vain and which were right. This is what I can do now. है ना, मतलब जब हम ओल्ड हो जाते हैं, जब हम उस स्टेज पे होते हैं, मेच्योरिटी लेवल पे, जहां हम आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं एक पैसिव तरीके से, एक जस्ट वे में, एक न्याय संगत तरीके से कि कौन सा जो जोश था, कौन सा जो भावनात्मक काम मैंने किया था वो गलत था और कौन सा ऐसा था जो सही था. The future I may face now, I have proved the past. It says now, whatever the future is, means the life after this life, afterlife, or whatever it is. He says, I can very easily face the future now. How? Because I have proved the past. In the past, I have proved my abilities, my powers in a very good manner, and now I am able to go into the past life in a very easy manner because I have already proved my abilities. Now I don't have any fear or any doubt or anything like that because I have proved myself in the struggles of my youth. और वो जो स्ट्रगल्स थे उनके बाद जो ये ओल्ड एज मुझे मिली है, उसमें मैं अपनी उन मिस्टेक्स को, अपने उन अचीवमेंट्स को, अपनी उन उपलब्धियों को, उनको सबको काउंट करके नाउ आई कैन वेरी इजीली, वेरी कॉन्फिडेंटली गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ. द फ्यूचर आई मे फेस नाउ, है ना. आई मे इजीली फेस द फ्यूचर नाउ बिकॉज आई हैव प्रूव्ड द पास्ट. क्योंकि मैंने जो पास्ट था उसमें अपने आप को प्रूव किया है, अपने आप को साबित किया है. For more is not reserved to man with soul just nerved to act tomorrow what he learns today. Here, work enough to watch the master work and catch hints of the proper craft, tricks of the tools, true play. Now, again he comes to that spirituality, that importance of human soul. He says, for more is not reserved to man. There is nothing special which is given to God. Given by God to man. The man has not got any special abilities. Then what abilities we have got? With soul just nerved to act tomorrow what he learns today. This is what we have got. This is what we have got as a special gift from God. What? That what we learns today, we can act according to it tomorrow. This is what? That wisdom, that knowledge part, that mind part which remembers the things and then stores them, that part. Human beings, we are not given anything special by God, then the ability to store the knowledge and then use that knowledge in future. This is the only thing which we have got, which is given by God to us. Here, work enough to watch the master work. And he says, how can we learn the things to do in a better way? How can we achieve better things? Watch the master work. Watch the works of God, how he works, and catch hints of the proper craft, and catch the hints that how he works a task in a proper way, in a complete way, in a perfect way, and then the tricks of the tools to play. And we learn the tricks, we learn the ways, we learn how to do a work properly, perfectly. How? By watching the master working. Master means the God. ना वो कह रहा है कि हम एक ही चीज है जो God has given us and that is special. And what is that? That we can learn and we can act thereupon after that learning. हम सीख सकते हैं, हम नॉलेज ग्रहण कर सकते हैं और उस नॉलेज को बाद में काम में ले सकते हैं. सो दिस इज व्हाट वी कैन डू एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव गोट इन ए स्पेशल मैनर. एंड हाउ वी लर्न? जस्ट वॉच द मास्टर. भगवान जो मास्टर हिमसेल्फ है वो कैसे काम कर रहा है, वो इस लाइफ को कैसे डिजाइन कर रहा है, उसके जो वर्क्स हैं, उसके जो काम हैं, उनको हमें वॉच करना चाहिए, उनको हमें ध्यान से देखना चाहिए. एंड देन वी विल लर्न the tricks and the tools which he uses. As it was better, youth should strive through acts uncouth towards making, then repose on aught found made. So better age exempt from strife should know, then tempt further. Thou waitest age, wait death, nor be afraid. Now he says that as it was better, youth should strive. It was better, it was a good thing to do the struggles, to do the works, to do the efforts in the young age. It was quite good. It was my duty, or it was everybody's duty, that we must exert ourselves, we must put our efforts in the youth. When we are young, then we should try, we should struggle, we should put efforts. Through acts uncouth towards making. He says, even if our acts are uncouth, even they are not polished, even if they are not good, still they may be clumsy, they may be unpolished, they may be imperfect, है ना. हमारे जो यूथ के समय जो हम काम करते हैं, जो हम एफर्ट्स करते हैं, दे माइट बी अनकूथ. अनकूथ का मतलब भद्दे से हो सकते हैं, एकदम परफेक्ट ना भी हों, सही ना भी हों, गलत हों वो, बट वी मस्ट पुट एन एफर्ट, वी मस्ट try in our youth, even if then repose on oat found made. Oat means anything. Even if we found anything which was already made, which was already invented, which was already there, if even if something is there already, still we should try to make it better, we should try to make it anew by our efforts, even if those efforts are not perfect, even if those efforts are clumsy. ना वो कह रहा है यूथ इज द टाइम टू एक्ट. यूथ का जो समय है, यंग एज जो है, उस समय हमें क्या करना चाहिए? एक्ट करना चाहिए, हमें काम करना चाहिए. हमें अपने एक ही जो टारगेट है वो होना चाहिए कि हमें काम करना चाहिए, इवन इफ एनीथिंग इज ऑलरेडी देयर, है ना. कोई चीज, कोई लक्ष्य जो भी हम हासिल कर रहे हैं, हो सकता है वो वहां पहले से उपलब्ध है, पहले से वो काम किसी का किया हुआ है, लेकिन स्टिल वी मस्ट ट्राई टू डू दैट. हमें भी वो करने का प्रयास करना चाहिए. सो बेटर age exempt from strife. So now he comes to the old age. He says that in the same manner, when you are old, at that time you can be exempted from works, from any kind of struggles. जब आप बूढ़े हो जाते हैं, then you don't need to put any efforts. तब आपको स्ट्रगल करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है. Then you should know, then tempt further. Then you should know what to do, what not to do, what we have learned, what to achieve, what not to achieve. Then tempt further. Instead of trying to do any struggles further, then you should know to act upon those things. Now you have already learned from those things, and now you can only have those things. You can manage those things, you can think over those things, you can plan of those things, you can ponder over those things, but not act upon. है ना. यूथ जो है वो कौन सा समय है? टू एक्ट अपॉन, काम करने का समय है ना, आराम करने का नहीं. लेकिन यंग ओल्ड एज की बात कर रहा है, ये आराम करने का समय. इस की तरफ टेम्प्ट नहीं होना चाहिए कि हम अब भी कोई काम करें. अब आप सिर्फ सोचिए, बैठ के उन चीज़ों को जज कीजिए कि क्या गलत किया, क्या सही किया, और उस अपनी जो नॉलेज है उसे यूज कीजिए. दाउ वेटेस्ट एज, यू हैव वेटेड फॉर ग्रोइंग ओल्ड, है ना. आपने बूढ़े होने के लिए वेट किया है. नाउ वेट डेथ, तो अब डेथ का भी वेट कीजिए. नोर बी अफ्रेड, अफ्रेड होने की जरूरत नहीं है ना. डोंट बी टेम्प्टेड टू वर्क एनीथिंग फुलिश और एनीथिंग रेस लाइक यूथ. जिस तरह से आप यंग एज में काम करने के लिए प्रोत्साहित होते हैं, दौड़ते हैं, मेहनत करते हैं, वो सब करने की जरूरत नहीं है. नाउ यू कैन have rest, you can ponder, you can just think and just use that knowledge of yours, because you have waited a long time for reaching here, है ना. ओल्ड एज जो थी वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए आपने वेट किया था. सो नाउ वेट मोर, अब और वेट कीजिए. वेट फॉर डेथ नाउ, अब मौत का वेट कीजिए. नॉर बी अफ्रेड, डरने की जरूरत नहीं है, घबराने की जरूरत नहीं, बिकॉज योर नॉलेज, योर लर्निंग्स, दे विल बी देयर विद यू. Enough now, if the right and good and infinite be named here, as thou callest thy hand thine own, with knowledge absolute, subject to no dispute, from fools that crowded youth, nor let thee feel alone. Now he says that now as you have acquired that knowledge, now you have acquired that experience, so now you have many things with you. He says enough now, enough of the work is now. डोंट नीड टू डू एनी स्ट्रगल, डोंट नीड टू डू एनी वर्क. अब आपको कोई वर्क, कोई एफर्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. टेक रेस्ट. एनफ नाउ, इफ द राइट एंड गुड एंड इनफाइनाइट बी नेम्ड हियर. वो करे इफ द राइट थिंग्स, इफ द गुड थिंग्स, इफ द इनफाइनाइट थिंग्स, इफ दे बी नेम्ड हियर. अगर हमें उनको यही नेमिंग करना है, उनको मतलब यही हमें आइडेंटिफाई करना है, अगर उनको हमें यही अंडरस्टूड करना है एक सही क्लियरिटी के साथ, देन व्हाट वी शुड डू. एज दो कॉलेस्ट दाई हैंड दाइन ओन. He says, now you have got that much knowledge, you have got that much experience, that now you can identify what is good, what is infinite and what is right, as you can identify your hand as your own. है ना, जैसे हम ये कह सकते हैं कि ये मेरा हाथ है, ये चीज़ हम कैसे अंडरस्टैंड कर पाते हैं, कैसे हमें पता चल रहा है ये चीज़ का, बिकॉज वी कैन आइडेंटिफाई दैट थिंग एज आवर own by our experience, by our senses. So he says, in the very same manner, जिस तरह से हम अपने हाथ को अपना हाथ बता सकते हैं, उसी तरह से now in the old age we have had that much knowledge, we have had that much experience that we can name everything as good or infinite or right. With knowledge absolute, now we have that absolute knowledge, that total knowledge, that complete knowledge we have, which is subject to no dispute, as it was a subject of dispute when we are gathered around by the fools, है ना. हमारे यूथ में क्या होता था, हम फूल्स के द्वारा घिरे रहते थे, फूल्स का मतलब फूलिश थॉट्स के द्वारा घिरे रहते थे, एंड एट दैट टाइम वी वर अनेबल टू डिसर्न द थिंग्स इन राइट मैनर. हम उन चीज़ों को करेक्टली आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर पाते थे कि व्हाट इज गुड, व्हाट इज राइट एंड व्हाट इज इनफाइनाइट. बट नाउ इन आवर old age, with that complete experience and knowledge which we have got, now we are able to identify these things in that manner that we can easily discern them from right or wrong. So he says that now you don't need to worry about these things or think about this thing, nor let thee feel alone. This absolute knowledge will not let you feel alone when you feel like that in the afterlife. Now he is talking about that afterlife, that after death, है ना, when you think that you would be all alone in that journey of yours. Now don't feel like that. You won't be alone. Why? Because that absolute knowledge which you have gained, that experience which you have stored so far, will help you there. It will be there, it will be your companion in your journey to the afterlife. Okay, this is it. Thank you.